Welcome to my speech number 2 for online public speaking, CMST 370, the technical speech. I'm Lance Villalpando. Let me get a good look at my audience here for today's speech. 3 lovely ladies. There we go. All right. So before I begin, speech is on Louisville, so let's get started. Whenever you think about traveling, you think of big cities like New York, Miami, Los Angeles, Paris. But I'm going to tell you today about a small city that I call home, Louisville, Kentucky. It's a beautiful place in Kentucky, about an hour down the road on I-71. So let's go ahead and let's get started on this. All right. So today what I'm going to talk about is the brief history of Louisville, how it started, the entertainment, what's there to do for a college-age person, and then some signature events that the city holds every year. All right. So Louisville was discovered in 1778 by George Rogers Clark. Actually has a high school named after him, right outside of Lexington, Kentucky. The steamboat really helped grow Louisville's economy and just population in general. You know, being located right on the Ohio River, which streams straight into the Mississippi, which is a huge industrial thing. If you look at a lot of the cities that grew, they were right by rivers. It was the largest city in the state by 1830, surpassing Lexington. Kind of a cool thing. Still is the largest city in the state, as it counts its entire population in Jefferson County. And then some famous people that were born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. We got Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Diane Sawyer, she's been on multiple newscasts. And then the Hunger Games' own Jennifer Lawrence, beautiful, great actress, Oscar winning. So some great things coming from the city of Louisville. All right. So when we talk about the entertainment, what's there to do? Obviously, the number one thing that comes to mind is L1C4, Louisville Cardinals Athletics. We got some great football 2 years ago. We were Sugar Bowl champions, multiple-time College World Series competitors for baseball, and then the 2013 national champions of your Division I men's basketball. The female Cards do great in women's basketball as they went to the championship that same year in 2013. Another event that takes place every summer, a 3-day music festival called Forecastle. Seen some really great acts come through here. My Morning Jacket, Louisville's own as well. The Black Keys, Jack White, Sam Smith made an appearance. So it's always a good time. Bardstown Road, you know, us college kids, you know, the nightlife is our thing. We love to stay out late, you know, enjoy a couple brewskis, and that's exactly what Bardstown Road is, all right? Great food. It's open late. Some Popolino's Pizza, that's a great place to go. And then the KFC Yum Center. It opened in 2012. It's held, let's see, we've had Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, the Eagles. This April, Garth Brooks is coming. I'll tell you what, Garth Brooks, man, one of the greatest of all time in country music. So it's a fun place to come. Great arena, one of the best in college athletics. All right. So one of the, obviously the biggest event everyone's going to think of is the Kentucky Derby. We'll get back to that one, okay? But the Ironman. It holds one of the biggest Ironman right outside of Hawaii's. The Ironman is a 26.2 mile marathon combined with a 13-mile bike ride and a 2-mile swim. It runs all over the city, even into the adjacent counties. I'm from Oldham County, and I actually have to stay in my neighborhood on the day the Ironman's run because I can't leave because the cyclists are going through doing their route. So it's kind of an interesting thing. And then Thunder Over Louisville. That's an interesting part of the Derby Festival, which is a 2-week event leading up to the Kentucky Derby. Thunder Over Louisville is a fireworks show that is the biggest fireworks show in North America. It lasts about 30 minutes long, and man, it's one of the most beautiful things. It's on Louisville's waterfront park. Good time kind of starts the spring, and everyone comes out, enjoys some fireworks, and gets ready for Derby. So I mentioned the Kentucky Derby. So right here, one of the things I'm going to point out is how large the Kentucky Derby actually is. You know, us being so involved with it, we don't realize how big it is. But right here is the attendance of the Kentucky Derby compared to the other Triple Crown races as well as the Breeders' Cup. The Kentucky Derby last year had 170,513 people attend its event, which is more than 50,000 more than any other Preaknesses. Preakness had about 130,000. The Belmont Stakes only had 90,000, and the Breeders' Cup, which was actually held at Keeneland in Lexington in October, only had 50,100 people attend. So that's a huge increase for the amount of people attending the Derby than any other of these major horse racing events. Just showing how large Kentucky Derby is and what it means. So, today I've talked about, the history of Louisville, what there is to do for kids our age and anyone, and then some of the events that Louisville holds. Louisville's nicknamed the Possibility City. Whatever you can do, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. And I really think that's part of Louisville's motto. It's a great place. One of the things I love to say is keep Louisville weird. You can find that on Bardstown Road, and maybe you'll come down and enjoy it with us sometime. So thank you, and enjoy your day.